Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, August 2nd. You have had a month-long hiatus from these reports during the month of July. I almost said January. Wow, really wishing the year away. During the month of July, there wasn't really any significant change in our market data. We continue to be on that trend that we have been on, and so I figured, during the month of July, people are kind of going 100 miles an hour. I don't want to bore you with the same old, and now that we're in August and that people are starting to get back into their routines, they're getting ready for school, I thought it was worth getting back in the routine of doing these weekly market updates. To segue into August, I know this time of year is when we see the market start to slow down. We were talking just yesterday that last year we saw the market slowing down at this exact same time. Looks like we're starting to see that already. So when I talk about or think about numbers for this year compared to 2017, there's really no change, nothing to write home about. If you really want to get into the nitty gritty, we have 4 more listings on the market and about 19 fewer pending. So not a huge shift from 2018 to 2017, but we also know that in 2017, we were in the midst of a new trend. The market had definitely changed. So to give you guys a big, picture, give you the big picture perspective, when we look at this summer compared to 2 summers ago, when the market was what it had always been, right before this big shift came through, our demand has dropped about 16% since then, and our inventory has actually increased 26.5%. So when you think about it, that's a huge swing. We have 26.5% more options, more sellers out there waiting for buyers. Demand has dropped 16%. And so hopefully as you guys are looking at buying a home, there's some advantages for buyers in this market. As sellers, there may be concerns depending on what segment, what price point, what age of home you would fall into. Real estate's very local. We were speaking last week about this report that came out and said, real estate's just booming, prices are skyrocketing. It's not happening here. Real estate is local, but we, as your local advisors, we are happy to help you guys, get to understand that part of the market that you would be in, whether that's as a buyer or as a seller. So hopefully that big picture update is worthwhile. It's helpful. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Until then, bye-bye.